Good afternoon. My name is Lindsey Brewer, and today I'll be interviewing for the Industrial Organizational Psychology Consultant position by demonstrating my knowledge and relative experience with Campbell's job performance model and adaptive performance. When considering the 8 factors in Campbell's job performance model, many examples from my previous position as the Student Internship Program Coordinator for the Kentucky Department for Public Health come to mind. First, for technical performance, what comes to mind is our learning agreements. And so the behavior that I observed was students giving us their academic requirements and us determining performance measures, and then students meeting those throughout the year with us. Second, for communication, we had set communication standards for our students in the form of a weekly work report, which outlined time, work, and activities completed, and I observed students submitting those weekly. Third, for initiative, persistence, and effort, I observed amazing work from these students every single week through their weekly work report. And when a student was working on a big project and deserved recognition, I tried to make sure that they had opportunities to present at leadership meetings or at department-wide meetings. Fourth, for counterproductive work behavior, unfortunately, this is something that we run into quite a bit with students, usually with running late or not coming at all, not completing work, or falsifying timesheets, and we consider that failure to abide by their learning agreement, and it's met with corrective actions. 5, for supervisory management and executive leadership, something that I observe frequently are really amazing internship supervisors that are mentoring the next workforce. And based on their wonderful performance, I've developed a standard policies and procedures for all of our supervisors to follow. 6, for management performance, I'll point to my role in the internship program as the manager. And so it's my job to manage time, funding, and other resources, and to always be thinking about where we are getting that next set of funding and to lead this team. So what I observe is a team who really cares about continuing this great work that we're doing and always looking to see how we can keep it going. 7, for peer team member leadership performance, I want to point to our KFAS team, which is the Kentucky Public Health Assistance Support Team. So this is a group of students who are given a role in outbreak scenarios or in natural disasters. So in this case, it was the Eastern Kentucky floods, and they are not directly supervised. They are given a role and they function as a part of our department and then report back. And so it's a really great effort that I've observed several times over the last couple years. And then last, peer team member management performance. I'd like to applaud my personal intern, Sadie, for her ability to hold the fort down during times of, if we're all on holiday or if there's people on vacation, she is actually able to step into some of the roles for our team and continue work progress. Adaptive performance is something that we regularly have to do in public health with changes in administration and funding availability. And what we are currently going through externally that we have no control over is change in leadership. So our commissioner has left and we are getting a new leadership, a new commissioner, and the possible impacts of that is that the new person coming in may not have the same priorities as the previous commissioner, and they may have a different plans for how to allocate funds to the department. And so, of course, we're all very concerned about that, and we're not the only team. There's a lot of teams who are concerned about that, but the way that we are anticipating the results of a new leader in the commissioner's office is we are trying to tell our story. We are collecting as much data as we can. We are visualizing why our team is essential and trying to tell our story to anyone who will listen about why this work is so important. It has certainly changed the way that we think about work. There has been a lost sense of security. I think we've all felt that to some extent. And it's also changed the interactions that we've had with other teams who are being directly impacted by this change. I'd like to end by saying thank you for your time and consideration, and I'm happy to take any questions that you may have. Thank you.